everybody, my name's Josh Miller. Welcome back to the Miller channel, and today's video is going to be taking this picture of Venom from the comic book and the movie and turning it into this. Some awesome wall art. So this video is going to be a special one because I've got one of my best friends. His birthday is today. So this video is going to be dedicated to you. Jordan, happy birthday, man. I hope you like it. Okay, so what I've got here is a $5 piece of Luan that I picked up at an estate sale. I'm basically breaking it down into manageable pieces where I can take it over to the table saw and get it down to the final size that I need it. So since I don't have any double-sided sticky tape, I decided to use some duct tape so I can stick both panels together, keeping one of the factory edges exposed just a little bit further out. That way it gives me a clean, straight edge to run against the fence on the table saw. That way I get a straight cut on this first cut. Voila! Two pieces the exact same size. So I'm pretty rusty with the scroll saw, so I've decided to do the biggest portions first, the eyes. Not a lot of tight corners and turns just yet. That's more in the words and the mouth. This will give me a chance to figure some stuff out. Now here I'm realizing that taping the image down wasn't going to work, so I decided to go back and use some spray adhesive, which worked out much better. So this is going to be a little montage of basically me running through the rest of the pattern. This was the most tedious part of the project. It took me quite some time to get this all cut out, but I feel like it turned out pretty good near the end. So as I went to take the paper off the board, I got a little ahead of myself and started ripping it off. Should have pulled the heat gun out and used it right out of the gate. It would have come off a lot cleaner, and I would have had less cleanup to do, which I did off camera. Here I'm laying the first coat of black down. I went back and laid multiple coats for a good rich color. Now on the back panel, I went ahead and laid a base coat of white down. I only had half a can of glow-in-the-dark paint, and I didn't want to run out before I got to the effect that I wanted. So right now I'm basically putting some wax paper over top of it and applying a weight to let it dry for a little while, and I'm going to move on and start working on the frame. So for the frame, I've decided to use an old scrap piece of 2x4 that I had laying around. Easy wood to work with, and I've got plenty of it. Now to set the image into the frame, I've decided to cut a dado in the pieces of the frame. What I'm doing now is I'm setting it to about 3/16 step, and I'll run the boards through a couple times, slowly moving the fence back away from the blade to make a wider and wider channel for the Luan to set in, and I'll creep up on that to make sure I get a real nice tight fit. Okay, now that I've got the frame pieces cut and the dados cut in them, I'm going to go ahead and take the weight off and take a look at the image and see how it turned out after the glue up. At this point, I've decided to do a 45 miter on the corners of the frame, and I've taken my compound miter saw, locked it to 45 degrees, and I'll cut each piece to the size that I need it. All that's left to do is sand them up, get them painted, and start assembling. Throwing some tape down on the corners to keep them from moving, and putting cardboard against that to keep from damaging the frame when I put the ratchet strap around it and tighten it down for it to dry. I was basically making this up as I went. I really didn't have a game plan here, but it turned out pretty nice. Alright guys, there it is, finished product. It's a pretty fun little concept. I really like the glow-in-the-dark touch. If you got any specific questions, comment down below, ask away. I'll answer as many as I can. I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't already, consider subscribing and sharing this video around. It really helps the channel out a lot, and I will see you guys next time.